connected? Am I connected? No. Am I showing up the password? Forget it. I see. Yes. Okay, cool. And now how many of you know the site? Is there anyone who's using the site? This is like a eBay kind of stuff. People buy and sell. Okay, there's at least 250,000 users based in Malaysia. Right? Now, this username and password is also having a lot of SQL injection stuff. I actually leave it for you to try it out. Okay? Did I say that? Okay. Cool. Now, you can see that people are using it very frequently. And this is not only in Malaysia, it's in 7 countries all over the world. India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam. Okay, at least in the APAC region. Every one of it is having at least 200 to 250,000 users and passwords. And as you guys do, they did not or they do not encrypt the data in the database. So now what happens if you don't encrypt your data in the database? This is what the objective is, right? So now, all from the browser. No tools used since it's in my history. Watch the scroll bar. Scroll bar down. Right. Internet Explorer crashes for this. Firefox works. So however you want to see the Internet Explorer is more secure than Firefox, you can actually understand that way. Naveen, I have done my job? Okay, cool. Pulling your leg. Okay, now coming back over here. Is it stopped? Yes. Hello. Running out of time. Uncle Firefox, come on. How am I supposed to use my Still running, that's one thing. I can't. It's too much of data onto that browser. Their server? Or my machine? Okay, sorry guys. Okay, now as it actually loads up, let me show you something. Okay, this is actually fixed. How many of you recognize what site is this? That's a pretty simple one, or 1 is equal to 1. Now what's happening on that screen is, any guess? The entire database dump on the browser. All I have to do is separate it layer by layer and give it to them. Anyway, this is fixed. Okay, so I'm free to show it. Alright, and then that's what happens if your error is not handled. This is still open. Changing things right over here. If you think SQL injection is kids' play, yes, the kindergarten stuff really works. Okay. So now, we can actually pull the data exactly. I'm not showing you a lot of things because of sensitivity, but I'm just showing you. Do you really think the time.com want me to see all this SSSSSSS? No. What that means is actually is pulling everything from the database. Right? So hopefully the SQL Server has come to some terms here. Yes. You want me to search? Okay, now, there's a lot of Hotmail IDs, Yahoo IDs, and all those things, correct, over here. Now, things doesn't stop here, guys. The mistakes what we do on the application side or on the database side, it actually puts our customers in a pretty bad fix. That how many of you as normal users have the same username and password in multiple applications. Same thing in Gmail, same thing in Facebook, same thing in your banking account. So one place it gets screwed up, all your applications gets boom. And all the email IDs is over here, whether it's Hotmail or Yahoo or whatever it is, everything is actually logging in straight. Okay? Now, let's change this to Singapore. Singapore's favorite color is blue, is it? Data comes out in blue. Hotmail. Password. You're not supposed to remember anything what you see. Okay? So Excel is a lot of stuff. Okay, if you're actually interested to see a lot of more demos, you can actually see it later when you're free. And if you're doing only client-side validation, my dear friends, okay, don't boo me. I've got up my VMware app. Right? Okay, cool. Right now, how many of you know this site? Citizen.gov.my kind of stuff. Okay. Now everything is properly validated. Everything is properly validated, and you can't do anything here. But if you know where to go and look for, as our friend did, client-side validations alone. Now what if I start up a proxy by name Parox? There's a free proxy for you to download. Once the data leaves the client, I can stop it because your client validation is over already. The data leaves the browser, that means all your validation is over already. I stop it, I start changing the value and dump it to your server. Since you have done a client-side validation, you believe that the data coming into the server is 100% clean. Now what if I change that? Okay? So give me 1 minute, guys. I'm done. Okay, now let's enable the trap request down here. You can do a lot of wonders with it. All I'm going to do is, since short of space, you can see this guy blinking down here. Go down over here. I have all this down over here, right? We can do SQL injection right from your checkbox. Drop down stuffs. Radio buttons. Are you validating all of them? Okay. All I'm going to do is, all 1 is equal to 1. Kindergarten stuff. Just to show you an error kind of stuff. You're not going to finish it with an exploit. Yeah, I leave that to you. Continue. Remove the trap request. Come back to the tourism. It is getting a bit slower. It's going to complain that I'm using the lower version of IE. It gives me a whole lot of information about where they're. What's the virtual path, or what is the physical path where all the files are? E drive, XAMPP, flight, htdocs, consumer, event, index.php. It doesn't happen only on PHP, it happens on ASPX, ASP. It's like technology free, but it's how you write it. Okay? There's a lot of stuff you can actually do with this. If you're interested during your break, you can just come over. I can show you how to buy things cheap. It mostly works with 98% of the sites out there. Okay? So cool. Any questions, guys?